On the third day, chapter, Esther put on her royal robes. On the third day, in the court, Esther put on her royal robe of the king's hall and stood in the inner court. The king was sitting on his royal throne in front of the king's hall, facing the entrance. The king was sitting on his royal throne standing in the court. He was facing the entrance. And when he saw Queen Esther standing in the court, he was pleased with her in his hand and held out Esther approached the gold tip of the scepter that was in his hand. That the king Esther approached. What is it, Queen Esther? The tip of the scepter. What is your request? That the king asked to have the kingdom. Queen Esther? What is your request? Given you. Even if it pleases the kingdom, replied Esther, it will be given you. Let the king together. If it pleases the king, replied Esther, to a banquet. Let the king together for him. With Haman, bring Haman to a banquet. I have prepared for him. The king said, bring Haman. Do what Esther asked. The king said, so that we may do what Esther asked. And Haman went to the banquet. So the king prepared. And Haman, as they were drinking wine, went to the banquet. The king Esther had prepared. Esther. Now, as they were drinking wine, your petition? The king again asked will be Esther. Given to you. Now, what is your petition? Even it will be given to you. Kingdom. And what is your request? Even up to half the kingdom. My petition, it will be granted. And my request is this. Esther replied, the king regards my petition with favor. And my request is this. If it pleases the king to grant my petition, regards me and with fulfill my request. And if it pleases the king to grant my petition and fulfill my request, let the king to the banquet. I will prepare for them. Come tomorrow to the banquet. Answer the king's question. I will prepare for them. Then I will answer the king's question. And in high spirits. Haman, when he saw Mordecai at the king's gate, and high spirits, that he saw Mordecai at the king's gate, showed fear in his presence, observed that he was neither rage against Mordecai, nor showed fear in his presence. Haman restrained himself. He was filled with rage against Mordecai. Nevertheless, calling together Haman restrained himself and went home. Zeresh, his wife, calling together his friends, Haman boasted Zeresh to them about his vast wealth, his many sons. Boasted and all to them about his vast wealth, had honored him, his many sons, and how he had all the ways him above the other nobles, had honored him, officials, and how he had elevated him above the other nobles. Haman added, an official, I'm the only person Queen Esther invited to accompany the king. I'm the only person. Queen she has invited me to accompany the king tomorrow to the banquet she gave. This gives me, and she has invited me along with the king tomorrow. As long as I see that Jew Mordecai sitting at the king's gate, satisfaction. As long as I see that Jew Mordecai sitting at the king's gate, Zeresh and all his friends said to him, his wife, a pole set up, and all his friends said to him, have 50 poles set up, and ask the king reaching to a height Mordecai of 50 cubits, and ask the king in the morning to have Mordecai. Then go with the king to the banquet on it and enjoy yourself. Then go with the king this suggestion to the banquet, delighted and enjoy yourself. And he had the pole. This suggestion delighted Haman. And he had the pole set up.